Hi everyone, little disclaimer at the start of the episode. As we're now getting this up to you for you guys to listen to, in the time of doing that and recording the pod, Nasiah Wanganeen-Miller has signed with St Kilda. Well done, Saints fans. You did it. Awesome. It's good for footy. It's good for everyone. A very rich man. So anything you hear about Nasiah going to Adelaide, I just ignore all relevant information. Outside that, thanks for doing footy with us.
Did you guys spend like ages?
Oh, I spent so long on it. Fucking hell. I spent so fucking long on like how much it's going to hurt him. Welcome back, wherever you are in the world and however you're listening. Thank you for joining us and doing footy with us again on this Monday, the 18th of August. Round 23, goodbye. Round 24, hello. It's all about to go down this weekend. A round of football where, wow, a lot of things happen, a lot of movers, a lot of shakers. A lot of nothing burgers and games as well. A lot of things that meant absolutely nothing, but we watched them all. We absolutely loved it. Ollie, I am back with your presence. It's great to see you, my friend.
It is. You're looking golden.
Refreshed.
You've got a little bit of facial hair too, which has thrown me off.
Thank you. That's the first thing I want to lead with.
Okay.
So obviously I'm growing a beard now. We've got Beard Orange, a new thing that we're unveiling here. So we know what the Crows players are doing with the beards.
With the rehab
beards.
Rehab bits, sure.
So Thilthorpe goes and does whatever injury he did, came out looking like a monster, grew a beard, rehab beard. Joshua Shelley, injured a couple of weeks ago, rehab beard. Day one, Noosa. I go for a run up Noosa Hill. Beautiful run. About 2Ks in. I don't know if you ever ran up Noosa Hill, Ollie.
No. Oh,
Just missed that run?
No, I might. Yeah, that one might have slipped through. Yeah.
It's all incline.
Okay.
And not good on the Achilles, which we know are my Achilles heel. So
whenever a good sign that your Achilles heel is your Achilles heel.
So when I'm up in beautiful Noosa, deciding, you know what, it's a great morning, 6 a.m, I'm going to go do some just Achilles work with no warm-up. And I felt like someone had kicked me in the back of the leg.
Oh, dear.
I've got a grade 1 or 2 calf. 10 days out from the biggest game of our lives. Hence the rehab beard. So I'm now in rehab. And I'm now in a genuine situation where we have 10 days to go. I think 10 days.
Exactly 10 days.
Now, I don't know about your prep. Your prep's been elite, actually. I do know. Your prep's been elite. I have very much done the thing that we all did back in school or maybe uni or in any life situation where I have to now cram in as much work in the smallest time frame as possible. I've got 10 days to fit in a full preseason and skills workload before the big game.
It is incredible watching what you're doing at the moment because you're actually fitting in more than just that. I feel like you're fitting in someone's entire career into 5 weeks where you've had beef with players, requested a trade, got selected.
Yep.
Now you're injured, then you're in rehab.
There's a lot going on.
You're doing everything.
There's a lot going on.
You've had a footy trip already to Noosa.
What was the preseason training camp?
Preseason training camp. It's incredible to watch.
Yeah. So lots. I just couldn't feel. Listen, I feel extremely confident about my ability to play. Okay. Deep down, we know that a fact is that I have extreme talent.
A fact is you have taken yourself to the biggest stage.
Yes.
26 times.
I have. I've been there. We know that I do have talent. You don't get drafted off of no talent. That's all you get drafted on, is having talent.
That's true.
Do I have work ethic and persistence and dedication? Absolutely not. So that's now tested. Because we know the talent's there, but I now have 10 days to do a preseason. Let's be honest. I'm not going to do that. Before the game, I will be at the pub on Wednesday night. Like, I know me. I will. That's how I settle into things. Like, I will very much not take this seriously the next 10 days. But I have to sort of try and dedicate my body and the next 10 days to not embarrass myself out there at Marvel Stadium.
I think I'm very envious of where you're at, though, genuinely. Because my problem is I'm taking things so seriously. But you sort of had a head start. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I'm playing catch up. So if I was in your position, and I'm not taking the piss, if I was you right now, I would be doing the exact same thing.
It's fuck it, it's gone.
Just like whatever, because you're still in good shape.
Yep.
You can play the game, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I'm a hamster on the hamster wheel right now, going a million miles an hour to just get up to
where you need to be.
A point.
Where you need to be.
You know?
Yeah. I think it's one of those ones, like, I will be taking it very seriously still as well. Like, for this, everyone's like, oh, it's for, rural prostate, it's for, a good cause. I get that. Also, not going to take it not easy out there.
No. Well, some of the names that have continued to come out over the weekend, man, the Tip Rat.
Yeah. Yeah, Hugh, I saw you kept it stiff the whole way with that, didn't you?
Well, you know what is embarrassing.
Oh, didn't message him, did you?
Oh, I did, obviously.
Oh, fuck me.
But that's not what I was going to talk about. might have put in a request in for my jumper to be 44.
That is absolutely absurd behaviour.
So,
Request accepted or denied?
I haven't heard.
I'm going to pick my number. But what number should we get for the DDF fam? I don't know. Something fucked, I reckon.
Well-
Just so high.
Well,
What?
no. 69.
It's just so dumb. I mean, we did that local footballer on socials who was rocking with 69 and having a ciggy. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. Obviously, Stephen Milne, his name dropped. Nick Davis
Yeah.
came to save us.
Yep.
Teammate. Zach
Teammate.
Tui. Tipper.
Yes. Tipping.
Huge. So the teams are filling up.
How many spots do you reckon roughly? 6? Something like
There wouldn't
that?
be many left, would there?
Nah, not now.
I don't know. Where we're going to play, do you reckon? I've got visions they're going to throw me in the ruck because I'm fucking massive.
They'll have to put you in at least. I mean, who... There's no one else that's been announced for the All-Stars that would...
No. Nah. So I don't know. I will be going so hard, like inside the bubble, very much like Tristan Cherry. I will be doing the inside work, and then on the spread, I'm like a TDK.
Yes.
Like I'm going to go.
You're running like the moose?
Yeah. I will be. And because we have now 2 DF bays that we sold as well.
Man,
So
are they
thanks
next to
everyone.
each other?
I'm pretty sure. I hope so. Because I promised it. So shout out to everyone who bought tickets to DDF Bay. We'll obviously know where you are. I'm very confident, and I know that you are getting some something at the game.
Okay.
With your ticket, you'll also be getting. They said guests that'll come down there. I'm not sure if that's us. I'm not really sure, but we'll go there. Pre-game, we'll go there in the warm-up.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure. And it'd be good just to have our own community there. So when we do chase down tackle, when we do kick a goal from the boundary, we point to our bay and we say, keep it stiff the whole way. Now, the bay wanted some merch. I'm still working on this, the middle finger merch to free the bird.
Are there rules?
There's no rules, mate.
I can't imagine
Come
there
on.
would be.
There's no rules at all. So 10 days. 10 days till we go to absolute work, mate, and put our bodies in line for a great cause and for the All-Stars and for this community here. Also back on sunny Queensland, I generally thought I was going to die with the earthquake.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I saw on your
That
story.
bad
What
hit
happened?
hard. Well, the second time now I've survived an earthquake,
Okay.
and the second time I've had my pants around my ankles while the earthquake has hit. Doing number 2. I don't know what. It's bad things just happen when I'm on the toilet. Like earthquakes will happen. So that was very scary for those that I think it hit. What city? Some suburb called K. I can't remember now, but it was close to the sunny coast.
So you genuinely felt it?
Oh yeah, I felt a tremor. I ran down. I grabbed Poppy and sprinted downstairs. Closed the door behind me, and I was like, "I'm in here." I was like, "All right, I know. Get Poppy down. Get Poppy down." So that was a bit of an awkward conversation after with Anna. She's like, "Did you close the door on me?" Did I close the door on you? I don't remember closing the door on you. An earthquake tremor. Just it was a second tremor. So that we unpacked that conversation. It's all very funny. You know, here at the moment, say Poppy, all great. And then we walked outside, obviously flustered, and some girl was just on her phone, just sucking the vape, and just like on her phone, like, "What are you guys doing? Why are you so puffed?" Earthquake, lady. Earthquake. Why are you so chill for?
Does it happen all the time there, maybe?
Don't know, but we survived it. So
Wow.
weekend was good. Good to be back. Good weekend of football, as we said. It is all geared up for a massive last round of football.
Fascinating.
I
isn't it?
cannot wait. I'm so excited for this last round of football and then to get into finals and see who's in, who's out. A bit of news before we get into things now. We put this up on socials. Our socials went a bit crazy last week. We saw the steak swimming in the sauce with Tammy and Baz.
Yeah.
Now, there's no Tammy curse, which is good. A lot of people went to that restaurant over the weekend. Quade Cooper went there. Steak swimming.
There you
Someone
go.
else went there on the weekend. I don't remember another AFL player went there as well. So that's very much the thing.
And
We'll
we're
get that as
confirming
well.
pepper sauce? That's the...
I think it's pepper. We don't know until we get there. If the Suns get a home final, we'll figure it
Well,
out for
that'll
sure.
be
I mean, a bit
stop
early,
number
right?
one.
Yeah, we'll write that one off. So the AFL and NRL injury reports, another thing we covered on socials, giving us too much information, I think. Some things don't need to know. Leg, leg calf strain, we get that. Hamstring, awareness, we get that. So Marcelo Montoya, he plays for the Bulldogs in the NRL. He's out, and he was out with circumcision. Just a huge foreskin awareness for Marcelo.
I was going to say, it's good that it's not awareness because that suggests it's falling off. It's
Well,
hanging off.
I was just like, hey, when I'm running, very aware
I
it's
can
there.
wear that I've got a foreskin and
Yeah.
it needs
It
I
needs
need
to
do
come off. So I
something
just need a
about it.
week to come here. So he had huge foreskin awareness coming in the last game. Obviously, he wanted to get him into surgery before it gets worse or the
Yes.
awareness gets too much for him. And then that changed real quickly to neck injury.
Okay.
So someone's playing funny buggers out there.
Yep.
So either editing it or whatever, but very funny when someone does get listed out with a circumcision. First of its kind.
For his age as well, I don't know how old he would be, but
Yeah, no, I've had, again, if you've joined in, thanks so much for doing Food Glass. We're going down now the bit of a weird path here, but
here we go.
you normally do get that injury surgery
You've got 0 to 9 months awareness.
You do.
For circumcisions, for sure.
It's a real hey, mum, dad, make a decision. Do we want big foreskin awareness or not?
Yeah.
I've had a friend who recently got one at the age of 27.
Medically or was it a fashion statement?
Just had a bit of issues with it. How do I say this without being gross? He couldn't pull his foreskin all the way back, so he had to get it very aware that was a bit tight on him, so he had to. Anyway, so that's too much, It's way too much, way too early in the episode here. So massive foreskin awareness for Marcelo. Hopefully he gets right. I'm thinking we'll be back this week with it. Obviously a lot of bandaging. We'll go on to that thing. And then again, it just goes back down the point. Some things don't need to be on the injury list. Mm-hmm. So when I saw that, and then someone goes, hey, again, too much information now in the AFLW. Their injury list came out for the round. Don't know if you saw this or not.
Mm-hmm. I did.
Bess Kearney in the AFLW, she's on the injury list. Now, she's going to miss the season with pregnancy.
Not strictly an injury, is it?
So that's not an injury because it's not like she's come off the training track and gone, big belly. Doc, we might have to get this MRI, like an ultrasound, let's just see what's going on here. And then her obstetrician or someone scans her, club doctor, MRI, ultrasound, and goes, you won't believe this. There's actually a human grown inside you, so you're going to be out for at least 12 to 18 months. That doesn't need to go on the injury. That's very much a happy thing. Congrats to Bess and her partner.
Yes.
Congratulations. That doesn't need to go on the injury list.
No, you could. Maybe it's the wording. Maybe we don't have an injury list. It's just a not playing list.
Yeah.
Because that's just not.
Or just personal.
Yes.
Oh, we could just say personal.
Personal reasons.
Yeah. I'd actually rather that just say having a kid.
What? Yep. Omitted.
Yeah. Omitted. Yeah. Whatever you need to say. Personal, having a kid. Injury, and then you see hammy, calf, quad, pregnant. They're not the same things there.
Food poisoning from this place.
All not the same.
Yeah,
all the same.
I don't want to know.
So let's just get the injury reports right, okay? We know the AFL or the league, and obviously NRL, are very tight on being specific now because there was a time in place where there wasn't any details, and now too much details.
Too much.
So let's wind it back a bit. Let's go around the leagues, the local leagues. Haven't done this for a long time. Local football league, some big results over the weekend.
Hit me.
Here we go. Powerhouse Seniors men's team win a close one over Ely Park Seniors men's. 59-30, 384 to beat Ely Park Seniors. 0 goals, 0 points, 0 points. Henley Sharks melt blood in the water against Trinity, winning by 213 points. Sharks, 34 goals, 17, 221 to Trinity, 128. And Shepparton Eastlake takes them 4-minute finals with a narrow win against Merrigum with a last quarter effort to get them over the line. Shepparton 28-20, 188. Merrigum 1 goal, 6. I did also have an update on Roseby Park Toorak. What are they called? They had a 50-point loss recently.
Wow.
They scored 0 points, but the other team only scored 50.
That's unreal.
So they've made some improvement. Still don't want us down there for the sugar hit, but shout out to them. Shout out to them. So, again, some of these. Powerhouse. That's an awesome name.
That is good.
When you're up by, the score here, 59-30-384. I reckon when you get to 150 ahead, local football, just mercy rule it.
Yeah.
There's no need for poor Ely Park there to be running around knowing that I can't touch the footy and haven't scored a goal for 2 hours. That's just demoralising. That's not fun for anyone. So get them off the park. End Ely Park season for sure. Another big news, we have a lot of retirements. It's this weird season we're in. It's retirement season.
Yep.
And it's also job interview season.
Absolutely. Contract season.
Yep, contract season. So you're going to see a lot of people retire, for sure. You also see a lot of people who go into this last round, job interview. What can they do? What can they put in front of the employer? What can they say with the disposals, with their game to say, I deserve another contract at least?
You are going to get your Arazios of the world.
Oh,
kicking
yeah.
7.
Yeah.
That is sort of what we're dealing with.
Yeah, you're going to get some guys who just put an absolute game and throw all the team rules out the window to get themselves a contract for next year, and I love that. But on the other side of that, as we said, retirement. Big retirement watch for everyone. We had the Do It For 5 stuff and Bruce. And we said it's one where it's a good lever to pull, especially if you're in finals. The emotional lever.
Well, you have to now after 5.
Yeah.
That's the most emotional, I feel like, out of the... it would have been... If I was the Pies, I'd be saying Pendlebury's out, to be honest.
Yeah, just Fugazi him all.
Yeah, re-sign him later if they had any go on them.
And that might kick-spark him into playing some good football.
Yeah.
So, we saw Fife, saw Bruce, Western Bulldogs now pulling their own one. Their own retirement emotional lever with their real-life Bulldog, Caesar, announcing that he's going to retire after this week's game against Fremantle. Have a career, Caesar. He's the goodest of boys. Now, he's an old dog. He's an old dog that's been the goodest of dogs for a long time now, that arthritis is really catching up with him, and it's time for him to go to the next phase of his life. His doggy life.
Yep.
You know, treats, belly rubs. Mm-hmm. They don't like walking, bulldogs, at all.
Oh, God, no.
No, but sleeping, snoring. So he broke the news the week. This is what he said to the playing group when he broke the news. Just great. Poor guy. Sad to see him go like that. That's low-hanging fruit.
Man, if that doesn't get you into finals, nothing will.
If that doesn't, look...
That pulls at you.
I mean, it's bad news for Freo. Because I know they have Fife, and Fife's great, but Caesar's a real bulldog.
Well, Fife doesn't talk like that.
No.
He doesn't have that sort of presence.
No. He's not a dog like that.
No.
So Fremantle now have to go into Marvel with their backs against the wall to beat the Dogs to make a final, and now their fans and the players have to cheer and play against a real dog. How dare you go? How dare you not want a good boy to succeed like that?
Yes,
That's
exactly right.
It's actually not play on.
No.
To go against an animal like that, a great animal as well.
Oh, noble animal.
It's not good. So, good luck to Freo going there with Caesar. The emotion that the Dogs will have with Caesar. I saw Sam Darcy run out and give Caesar a little pat as well.
Oh,
so they know that he exists and what he's done for that football club.
Oh, absolutely.
I think they're also trying to phase him out now. Think about it because there's a second bulldog. Did you see the second bulldog?
No.
I think it's very much like kind of like models, I guess, when they maybe they're like, okay, you've been great, but there's this like really new, great looking thing.
Yeah.
The skin's like very tight and need Botox.
Yeah.
That's like what they're doing with Caesar. They're very much transitioning him out.
Caesar, you see this pup? It's done a lap of the oval.
Yeah.
Look at it
It's on
jump
the
through the
wall.
hoops.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
Poor Caesar. So good luck this weekend, Caesar, in your last game, mate. We'll be barracking for you and barking for you for sure. The AFL fans, they have voiced their concerns with the game in the latest AFL Fans Association survey. So the AFL Fans Association do this every year. I think the league actually also push some stuff to try and get some feelers out there, get their ears to the ground and find out what fans like, what they don't like. It comes, the results released yesterday, a little snippet got released. It says 1 in 5 footy fans believe attending AFL matches is a worse experience this year and called out loud music, costs, and Americanization as their biggest gripes with the game. Now, this is your kind of field as an MC. I feel like this is just a Saints game. Preliminary findings reveal music and bright lights blared after goals. Match times and ticket, food and membership costs are among the biggest issues front of mind for the footy faithful. 66% of fans thought their experience going to matches was the same as last year. Just 12% said it was better and 22% declared it was worse. A significant portion of fans who complained it was worse blamed over-Americanization stadium experiences with loud music, constant announcements, and excessive fan engagement, detracting from authentic footy atmosphere. Nailed it. Saints activation team, an absolute shambles. Now going to have to dial it back for next season. That sounds like a good day at the St Kilda home game.
I mean,
you were giving away cars, mate.
We were giving, yeah.
No, Red Rooster.
Nah, that wouldn't be about us.
Not enough.
Unless Brad Scott wrote that. That's
Yeah, I mean, that's not good.
I've got nothing to do with lights. Just so everyone knows.
No.
Lights and sounds.
They have said that. I mean, that's the biggest thing that we've said all season. I think the fans generally want to cheer, but when the Macaroni is playing, it's very hard for them to cheer when that's playing. I think that some fans, especially Geelong fans, I feel like, no, more Chris Scott, he hates everything. Mm-hmm. He's very upset. So I love that I love the fan survey. It just gets a good little kind of insight into how we're feeling about things.
I'd be interested to go to games out of Victoria though, because I feel, and this is going to sound very much like I'm trying to, keep my job in a press.
I'd love to MC NG.
No, in a press conference. I feel like what we do at the Saints,
such a spokesperson,
is good.
Yeah.
It's not too much. It's definitely not too little. I know that much. But it's not over the top, get it.
No.
We need some space.
It's not like their MC's running onto the ground once they've done the miracle of Marvel. It's not too much at all. If anything, it's not enough.
7,000 robes being given away and 3 cars.
Given away. It's not like their MC's running on the field fist bumping.
In a Viking helmet. And wearing footy shoes. Not enough.
So you saw the Viking?
Me?
How was he? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. No. Yeah.
How is he?
Yeah. No. We had a great chat.
He knows we exist. We need to get him on probably next episode, I think.
Yeah. I think
Does
it's.
he know that we need to talk to him?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, cool.
It's just let him focus on.
Playing
English.
English.
On English. Football and English.
Yeah.
Spoke to Shaz, his mum. She's in great touch.
Shaz?
Mate, that family love it.
Do they?
Yeah.
Football? Or Saints
just
footy?
the Saints. And
Do they? That's good.
They didn't go for the Saints beforehand.
No, they're from Sweden, so
Yeah,
it's very...
they went for Stockholm.
yeah.
But like they just surprised. Like I don't think Alex knew they were coming yesterday to the AFLW,
cool.
and they just rocked up. And they had all the gear on, and they're
that.
all about it.
Big footy family.
Massive.
Yeah, wow.
I love
AFLW's
that.
back.
Oh, in a big way.
I watched a lot of games this week. I watched a lot of football on family holiday. Jeez, it's not a good look for the family. It's not good for the unit. But the AFLW is back. Better.
Yes.
Skills better. Also, just bashing each other up. So many fights.
God, yeah.
So many fights just broke out. So it means a bit. They're getting into each other.
Mate, it was good. It was a really good round. Great game yesterday. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I love RSCA. Like, that is one of my favourite things about the AFLW is going to other grounds. Like, as opposed to just going to Marvel, just going to the G.
Yeah.
Like, that is awesome for sure. Of course it is. But going to your local ground, when growing up in Tasmania, I never got a chance to go to Moorabbin when the blokes played there.
Yeah.
Didn't experience it. Now I have. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It is cool. I saw Zippy Fish.
Oh, man.
Best name in sports in the world.
Yeah.
Best AFLW of all time. I think they went back and did a count back. 26 touches on debut. She's so good. She's so good. Fan of the program. Fan of her. Like, she's just unbelievable.
Man.
She dominated. Essendon were really good as well.
Yep.
Port struggled yesterday against Freo. That was when I saw the scrap break out. I was like, geez, they hate
it's
those
on.
guts there. So it's good as it's back. It's good as it's back. Also, everyone trying the Ash Centra bounce.
Yes, it looks hard.
We went Ash Centra crazy with the bounce, didn't we?
Man, next Thursday, that's
Yeah.
just you and me warming up in front of our bay.
Yeah,
just trying the
all,
Centra.
all Centra bounces. I will be doing it in the game for sure.
In the game.
Yeah, if I can. If I get fit and the skills session that I cram in the next 10 days, I will be running down a wing and I'm going to Ash Centra it for sure. Because I'll be going at 20% faster than anyone else. Like, well, Brett Harvey scares me. He's going to be going hard, but I will be going like hammer and tong.
Are they playing? Who are they playing for?
Hammer and tong. Oh, God. There we go. All right, let's give a quick shout out to the legends at Mongrel Boots. Proudly Aussie made and owned since 1930. That's 5 generations of the family making boots for the Aussie worker. That's about, well, if you think about it, it's literally like if AFL coaches turn over their coaches every 2 years, this Aussie family is just making boots for a long time. Next time you're on site or even just walking through the city, have a look at what on people's feet. You'll notice something. Wearing mongrels. All of them. I saw the other day. Went through the city. Everyone's wearing a mongrel. So once you wear a mongrel at work, you'll end up wearing them everywhere. They're built tough with heat, oil, and acid resistance, plus the zip sider for that easy on and off. The classic elastic sided style we all know and love. Doesn't matter if you're on the tools, out on site, or just going about your day. The tech. The boots are engineered to make your day easier. Easier mongrels. They have a tough-sided sole, tough, grippy, built to last. So whether you're a trader, a farmer, or just a bloke who wants to look like they work hard, like myself, get yourself a pair. Mongrel boots, Aussie-made, comfy as. Check them out at mongrelboots.com.au. Now, the round that was, okay, doubleheader. Friday night, you told me you weren't going, and I see you giving up 4 fingers post-game. I saw you celebrating, scarf above head, at Marvel Stadium. So what happened there?
Didn't take long.
No. You just got on the train, didn't you?
How could I not?
The 4-win bandwagon got you.
I forget. When you're looking down the barrel of another DVD box set, I need to be there for that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I get that.
I thought, mate, we got to do it. So
Yeah.
went on in, loved it.
I get that. And I said, release the 4-game DVD because Essendon 75, Saints 77. Now, this game wasn't really supposed to be the game. It was supposed to be like a shitty entree. Like, if you think about shitty entrees that you get sometimes, an oyster's a good entree, but something like a little...
Just asparagus.
Yeah, something shit like that. This was supposed to be that to the main game. This ended up being a really great game, as I kind of expected. I always knew. Always knew it had it. So, as you said, now, this might be... I get that you're going to... You will defend it because I defend it as well, and I'd love it. Mm-hmm. But generally, the most unconvincing and just... unimpressive 4-game win streak you'll ever come across.
You can. Can I rebut that?
Of course you can. It's your show.
I agree with you. It's been pretty bad.
Another game here where you should have lost it.
Absolutely.
You should have, again, to another team that doesn't have like a lot of experience out there, just finding ways to get over the line.
Missing their 2 best players.
Missing a team.
A
team that's missing a team. A team that will have generally no shit if Laverde and McMahon are out. Like Brad Scott might line up at full forward. Their physio might line up in a back pocket. And you just get over the line here in them. You've now completed the 7th run of 4 consecutive wins by single-digit margin in history. So it's very much not like 2022 Collingwood Magpies. It's like the furthest thing away from that. But you'll take it.
Man, you genuinely, I agree with all of that, but you cannot cannot deny the
You can't.
fact that we've won 4 in a row, and you just have to do that.
You can't, and I saw celebrating hard as well. Platform 28. Yeah, Platform 28 didn't know what to hit it for one final time.
No one's ever seen that as like a thing, just throwing up
Yeah.
fours
No, it was awesome.
in your face.
I mean, it's the candy stripe.
Undefeated.
It keeps going, undefeated. Haven't lost it since you brought it back last year.
I would genuinely think about, if I was sort of the powers that be at the club that were responsible for that sort of thing, I'd have a really long, hard think about that Guernsey.
Make it the full-time one.
I'd have a really strong think about it.
It's something about the candy stripe. They just love playing in it.
And a lot of good teams have those sort
Yeah.
of stripes. You know, I know it's 2 colours, but Hawthorn,
Still.
Collingwood, like it's
a good-
you know.
It's a good kit. It looks great on the back, and they're playing well in it, obviously. Now, before the game, Ross the Boss shocked the world, made his return to X or Twitter, whatever we call
Yeah,
it.
welcome back.
Welcome back in a big way. His first tweet in 3 years, he goes, "How good?" I'll read it as it is,
Okay.
with no like grammar or anything like that.
Okay.
How good? Essendon Legends game. Looking for a Gary Moorcroft goal square hang. Oh no, might be hard. Marvel Stadium did not manage to close the roof before the rain came. So he tweeted that like my dad would. No grammar, sarcasm, and heaps of gaps in the wording, and then a double emoji at the end. So just
What was
excited.
the emoji?
I think it was like the sideways crying, laughing face. Yeah. So he's done that. And also there's a photo of him that was taken of him taking the photo. Like his face is so close to the phone, and you just know the closer to your face that your phone is, or the phone to your face is, the angrier and older you are.
And I think also what digit you're rolling with.
Yeah.
And I think from memory, and if I'm wrong, he was at least approaching index finger,
Yeah.
not thumb.
No, really.
And
It was
index
just that.
finger is old and angry.
And you just know on the iPhone he has text size to like all the way up. So one letter, when he's texting, one letter takes up the whole screen just so he can nail it. It's so bad. So well done. You got to win. Again, unconvincing. I do feel like the Bombers here had so many chances late. Again, they just hang in there. They really, that's all they do. They're a bit of like grit and heart, and they shouldn't be doing what they're doing really, because they have absolutely no one. They're up at half time. Like Brad Sky has nothing to work with. So they've been good. Again, another honourable loss again, even though it's their 11th loss in a row. Like very honourable. I'd be happy with that for the Bombs fans. I'd take it and run and be like, okay, next year will be fine.
Absolutely. I've been incredibly impressed with Essendon all season long with working with what they've got. And my big takeaway from this game, quite genuinely, when you look at the 4-game streak, is I don't think you can take the piss out of Ross Lyon. Like, he has just got us. Like, I feel like whilst we might not have the best talent, when it comes down to it, we're clearly well coached, because from the Melbourne game to North to Richmond to Essendon, they lost it themselves.
Yeah, true.
In moments that we haven't done that. We haven't given up a stupid 6-6-6 or running too far or just not making your chances and taking your chances and stuff. I don't know. I just feel like we're strongly coached.
Well, we do know that Ross the Boss is one of the all-time just great tactical masterminds of football. Like, he will out-coach you, and if he needs to, which he normally is his go-to, bring the game to its knees to make it just a dull affair, but he knows that's how his team works, and they get the best out of each other for the game plan. So, but like again, back like Bombers, they're so injured. Verdi, McMahon go down, McMahon go down, and now I guess their season is just finding guys that they can plug in for next year when they have their team back. Like McMahon kicks 3, he's a guy. Unwin, they unveiled him, pick 61 or something like that. So he's got a bit of like go about him. And Todd Goldstein. Now, Todd Goldstein wasn't supposed to be playing at all. He is so, I think he's 53 or something like that. He's so old. I don't know how he's got going at all. He generally would have sat there this season like there's no way Draper does his Achilles and Nick Bryan does the knee. That wouldn't happen. I'm not playing the game. Like, whatever. I'm not going to do preseason. And then he plays most of the games this year and was really, really good against Marshall.
Yes.
Probably beat him.
Yeah.
Give him 3 years. Give him 3 more years. He'll never retire. He's so good. He was great. 14 touches, 41 hit-outs. Like, at the end, Essendon will be okay. Essendon, the kids look okay. They've got pick 4 and 5 in the draft. They also have pick 22 and 26. So things here are looking fine. Like, look out 2028.
Yeah.
Look out 2029 finals. Lose that, but still look out all those finals there. So for them, they got a game against Carlton. Like, should they win? I don't know. Maybe if they play like that, they're a chance for sure. So there, I was impressed with them. And for the Saints, I think you guys have to, like, Ollie, I'll ask you, you're a Saints fan here, and all Saints fans are there. Have you prepared for the day, and it's coming, where you're just going about your day?
Don't.
You're
Don't.
going
You don't have
about-
to do this. No.
You're going about your business.
Yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Thank you. This latte is beautiful. The sun's out. There's not a cloud in the sky. Beep, beep. What's that? Someone's taken to Twitter. The Miller announces that he'll leave St Kilda and join an Adelaide team. Because that day is coming.
Is it?
It's coming. I think deep down, all Saints fans know that. Yesterday probably put that to the forefront more so, given the season is unwinding, that one game to go, and also that Will Faulkner, didn't know that he existed, but he went live with this tweet. He said, at the time of writing, Nasiah Wanganeen-Milera is leaning towards joining Adelaide next season. Critical to stress that the Star hasn't come to a definite decision, but what was seen as a two-horse race between St Kilda and Port is no more. Then John Ralph gets involved, saying Nas has the poker face of Joe Hashim, relevant, but as reported on Tuesday, he's told teammates if he left, it would be Adelaide, not the Power, given their flag window. Crow's deal is the lesser of the three offers financially, but they are clearly the closest to a flag. This on top of his post-game presser, which I'll play to you now, Ollie, just in case you haven't heard it, and the Saints fans, which made me very nervous about things for you guys.
Nas, you've got one game left in the year. Hopefully finish off the year with 5 wins. And then you've got a big decision to make. Will you get away and have a bit of a break and think about things straight after the season?
Yeah, obviously.
Go on.
Yeah, obviously it's a decision. Everyone knows about it. And yeah, obviously spoken to manager and family as well. And yeah, they're included in my decision. And
dragging down
I
with
guess, yeah, I'm just focused on finishing the season off and giving my all to this club and giving my all playing week in, week out, really. Yeah.
Oh, now a couple of things. That one said this club.
Yeah, see, that doesn't worry me.
That bit doesn't?
No.
Why?
I'm going to be totally honest with you. Other parts of that worried me, but that bit didn't, because I think in his head, you got to remember, this kid isn't really media trained. He's still quite young and he's super shy as it is.
And honest.
He would be, I feel like if that was me, I would be terrified to let something slip.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely shitting myself.
Yep.
That even though I'm thinking I want to finish the season out and give my all for St Kilda, the fact that I'm saying a club's name, there is half a chance I'm going to accidentally go, and not even mean it, but accidentally say another team.
That's the thing that I saw as well. You can see him in the interview filing through the brain of what can I say without saying too much and being like, there's nothing in this cabinet. I've actually said too much now while I'm filing.
We need more words.
help. He was looking for an escape button in that interview. Also, shout out for him to just doing interviews.
Yes.
Because he could very much easily, given his situation, be like, I'm not going to do Fox Footy.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. Like, I don't have anything to file. Like, the cabinet's empty. I'm out of the things I could say. So good on him for finding the camera still. And also, like, I think he is going to leave. Like, the only way you guys, St Kilda, can keep him is if you generally relocate Adelaide.
Well, have we thought about becoming the first ever FIFO player?
Yeah. Maybe that's the way I'm moving.
I think we need to, he can certainly, he's allowed to train with the Crows.
Yeah.
Just to keep fit. And then fly in for the weekend. Perfect.
Look, Nas, you can have best of both worlds. You can train with Adelaide, but just play with us on the weekends, okay? It's not that hard. We'll give you $3 million. Just train with them, whatever. We don't care. Just play for us, please. Nas, you can go just hang out with them all the time in Adelaide, but on the weekends, just get on a flight every Friday night. It's fine.
And just get a house in the outer suburbs of Melbourne, like really like far western suburbs, like South Australia.
How about you just live in like Mildura or something? Split the difference. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Like, this is generally going to rip the heart out of Saints fans, and I do feel for them because it's the first time they've had kind of a figure or someone in football that they believe in can take the club to a promised land. Like Nick Rewald comes to mind. Going to get sued for saying that name, the guy we can't talk about. But that kind of name comes to mind of the next kind of person or last person you had.
Well, I mean, anyone in that team was that person. So a Nick Rewald, a Milne, Hayes,
Cozzy,
any of those guys were
that kind of
bums on seats, and we loved.
Yeah.
And since every one of that team left, we've had a pretty rough go of it. We've had some good players, but not that caliber.
Yeah.
And he is the face.
He is.
He really is. So.
And probably could be face of the league. Like, I feel because you put time into him.
Yes.
So you invested time and effort to get him to a comfortable place to play his best football, which he clearly is. Like, this is it's not a money thing. So he just wants to go home because you guys have all the money in the world, it seems, that war chest you have. So, you put time into him. He performs a miracle at Marvel, which was the greatest thing I've still ever seen on a football field. Ross the Boss has him on his shoulders at the pub. Like, you can't do much more to try and make him feel loved and stay. You had the We Love Nas signs. Too much, maybe. A little bit weird. Took him
Standing ovation at the 7-minute mark.
Sure. Yeah, so there's like so much the Saints has poured into him, and you will have your heart ripped out. And then with any heartbreak, there is a natural cycle of emotions that do happen. Like right now, it's in the we love you phase. Kind of know that you're off us. We don't want to lose you. And then it goes into, oh, shit, you are going to leave me. You have left me. You've hurt me so much. I'm not angry yet, but you've hurt me so much. And then you go into, how fucking dare you do this to us, our footy club? We loved you. Like that anger phase after any kind of relationship breaks up. And then eventually you get like a Tom DeConning and you try and show him that you've moved on, but really still thinking about him a little bit, you know? But that's the cycle you're going into.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. If I look at, let's just say hypothetically, if Jason Horne-Francis had stuck around at North for the same amount of time, then left, I could still see North fans being quite angry with him just because of just how tumultuous the whole thing was. But we love Naz, have loved Naz. And from what I can tell, he still loves St Kilda.
Loves you.
So I don't know in my head how we will deal with that relationship.
Yeah.
Like, will we hate him? Like,
No.
will we want to boo him? Will we be frustrated and angry and like, you know, I don't know. I don't think we will, but that's a weird now relationship to have.
Well, it turns nasty pretty quick. I don't think you should boo him because he couldn't have done much more. I think he just loves Adelaide.
Totally.
Like he just loves Adelaide and wants to go back, and obviously from what we've heard, just wants to win a flag. Well, that's the ultimate success he wants. So it's not a weird one like Tom DeConni's getting booed. He just will. Mm-hmm. He'll get booed because he hasn't done what Nas has done. He's like showed up every week, even though despite the constant kind of talking on his contracts and all that, like he has kind of dipped out for the season and then come back a little bit. Like Carlton fans, in their nature is to boo. Mm-hmm. I don't think you guys will boo him. He's been so good.
When I say we, that doesn't include me here.
Well, never say never.
I know I won't boo, but I will be fascinated to see what the general consensus would be if he did leave.
It's a bad spot for you guys because now that he's contracted, so it's just like it's not like one of those ones where if he was a free agent, whatever happens, but you have to take a deal for him. Like, you just have to take a deal for him, and you're going to get screwed on that deal no matter what. Because I don't know who has the power here. I'd say probably Saints still, because there's always a threat of, we'll just walk him to the draft, and West Coast can take him, which West Coast actually would just take him.
Oh, God, yeah.
So you have the power, for sure, but Adelaide have to make something work here if he chooses Adelaide, and Adelaide are going to give you an offer that's so unders because he's the best player in the league at the moment, is going to finish in the top 5 of the Brownlow, is going to win a Saints best, is going to be an All-Australian, and Adelaide are going to give you a future first and Kieran Strawn. And you'd be like, oh, thanks so much for that. I guess we'll take it. He's like, that's it.
What do they have? That's the thing.
Who knows? For Adelaide, they're going to win the next 3 flags. Like, he's so good. He's looking at this team. Like, he's going to be flying off half-back, kicking it to Thilthorpe and Fogarty, and then him and Rank in the forward line. Like, it is just an absolutely huge weapon that Adelaide get. And they're already the best team in the league. Like, it's just, I don't know how they make it work, though. They have to make it work.
I would be fascinated trying to see where obviously they make it work.
They have to.
But how? Someone misses out there.
I don't know. Adelaide have to get creative and try and just come up with something because that doesn't make sense at the moment. But
nah.
All right, one more game to go. Where are you playing next?
Giants.
Oh,
Benji.
don't shit on.
But I reckon I'm going to go.
Yeah, that is brave by you if you want to go there.
I just don't feel comfortable with how much shit you talk about it when I know visually it doesn't look great. I can confirm that, but I've not been.
I'd rather go to Mount Druitt than NG.
Yeah, but you
with 1-4
desperately want to go there.
I do want to go. They've been messaging 1-4 asking if I can come out there and do like a vlog with them, but they're saying, nah, absolutely not. Nah. I'd get shit for sure. Then we go to the second Friday night game that was on. Boy, this one was horrible only because one team didn't rock up. Freo 44, Brisbane 101. Let's bring down the flag mantle flags and hoist the fraud mantle flags. Mm-hmm. Man, this was the most Dockery performance of all time. Yeah. Like, you saw it coming from a mile away. And an accidental curse that we kind of put on them with the Fife kind of thing.
But it made sense.
It did make sense. We thought they were pulling that lever.
Yeah.
But they pull an all-time Docker performance, and whenever, like, the game or it means something and they need to win a must-win game and the lights are too bright, they always will do a Docker and fall over and embarrass all their fans. Yeah. Like, they had everything set up here to win this game. Like, they don't want to be in finals. I generally don't think they want to play finals ever because it's Fife stood in front of you 3 days ago and said, let's win this fucking cup. Emotional, retiring, he's a legend. And then you go and pull that. Like, you get bullied at home by Brisbane. And Brisbane came in not in good form, really. No. Like, got lost to Sydney and couldn't win anything on the ground. So, like, even your own cheer squad couldn't get the signs right.
What did
in
they
the cheer
do?
squad, they had big letters, F-R-E-O.
Oh, God.
F-E-R-O they went with. Fero. Go Fero. Go Fero. Did that. So even the cheer squad was down bad. Laid a huge egg. You're at home. You win. You pretty much play finals. All you had to do was not get beat up and lose this game. And then you do that and then lose percentage which now means you go to Marvel Stadium against the Dogs, who we know love their home deck. They will walk you around Marvel. I'm sorry. I'm not going to curse anyone yet, but it just was a must-win game. They lose again, and I can't trust them at all. And they have to stop playing Viva La Vida after goals. That is not the song to be playing. Like, that's not the song to play to get the boys. That's a mood killer for everyone. So you got to scrap that as well. They couldn't do anything here. 5 goals, 14. It was best summed up with Josh Tracy takes a mark in the goal square, plays on, Nick Rivolt like, except the smother wasn't there. Gets pushed over, misses his foot completely, ball goes over the line. Like, that's just, it's not good. They're not dead at all. At all. Like, they have a chance, but it feels like they're dead. To me.
Well, just as you feel like we've got a grip on this thing.
Oh, I've got no idea.
Then you've got no idea, right?
I feel for them. I feel for Dockers fans.
Oh.
Because, like, they're just prime. Like, they were built. They went out and get Bolton. Like, everything was Jackson the year before. Like, everything here was poised to get them into flag mail territory. They haven't won a flag ever. And we thought maybe this year will be the one. And then they have these games where it's like, whoa, you're so good for, like, 12 of the last 14. And you have these 2 that are like, what? What is this? So I feel bad for them. I feel bad that they can win 15 games this season and then still miss finals. That's the most Dockery thing ever.
That's wild.
About it. That's bad. That was so bad. I missed skills and just not tackling. Just so many things went wrong. It just wasn't fair that we thought we'd get. And now JL's job might be in the line, which is crazy to think. Got that weird revolving contract where I don't know what the contract was again, but it was like they can just move his position around in the business wherever and whenever they want. So he might not be head coach next year. If he doesn't make finals now, like, probably won't be the head coach given the list they have and their age profile. Like, they're in a spot to win and they can't do it.
I just feel like it's so tight, though, that it would be very stiff for any coach right now to get the flick if they miss finals.
But this would be his second season missing finals in the most Docker way possible.
Yeah, true.
So what they were third with 4 rounds to go last year.
Yep.
And then missed the 8 because all they had to do was beat Port in that last round. Port travelled to them. They lose that game. Again, they hate playing big games. They always lose must-win games. Always, always, always. And then this year, they could miss and so stiff. But then you think about it, not really. Win 50 games, lose that home game. Like, it's just some things don't add up. I don't know. They should be that Perth home ground advantage is one you got to take advantage of.
Yeah.
And they just don't do it.
Yeah.
But it's not that the Brisbane love playing away.
Exactly right.
So
Brisbane
I kind of get that as well. Like, this was just very much Brisbane's fortnightly reminder that the league has still got to run through them.
And it is fortnightly at this rate, isn't it?
It actually is. They're just like, if they want to win it all and they think that they can put their minds to it, they will. Every time they put their minds to having a big game and playing a big game, they just come out and be the best team in the league. Like, when they play like that, best team in the league. No one's stopping them at all. Like, Harris Andrews did this weird thing pre-game. I don't know if he's doing this in these fortnightly reminders where Chris Fagan's addressing the boys. He's behind Fagan in the huddle and he just yells in Fagan's ear. And Fagan looks back at him. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? So I'm not sure what that was about. He got no laughs for it. But, like, I can't believe now they are putting us on the back foot again where we don't think that they're a team that can win it all. But we have to respect them now because they do this. And for the 7th year in a row now, they play finals, which is awesome for a team that rebuilded a couple of years ago. 2010 was their rebuild year, so they're back into finals contention again. They're so good. Chris Fagan's an awesome head coach. The game plan he draws up for different games is so good. He's got such a high ball IQ brain to go into just let's not make them touch the football mode and have 147 uncontested marks. They generally, I think it was Chad Warner in the Chad Warner ep. He said in the grand final last year, he said Sydney didn't play like, they didn't feel like they played badly. They just didn't feel like they could get the footy.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what the Lions did here again. Like, they turned Optus Stadium to a genuine training session because they just kept the footy off them again and again and again. At some point, you have to go, okay, these guys are chipping it around. 147 uncontested marks. Maybe we just tighten the screws on them and get up on them. And they just don't. So, again, it's just a team that we give a mulligan to them last week with that Sydney game. They are the best team in the league. But I know they're not on top of the ladder, but I think they are generally the best team in the league when they believe they are. And, of course, they're going to be better defensively when last week they give up 92 points without Starcevich and Leicester in. This week they give up 44, then kick over 100. Like, they're just, when they get their pieces back, they're so good. And a win away from home again. Going to be the first team that maybe gets a home final and asks the AFL if they can play it away. Like, very much happy to play at Adelaide or MCG.
Yeah, well, they'll go, if you're doing it for Geelong, why can't we do it?
Well, that's the question now. They have to decide if they have Hawthorn. So if they win, they likely get that top 4 finish and play a home final.
Yes.
Or they tactically tank it and finish outside the 4, say like a 5th, that would be home final maybe, outside the 4, and then have to travel that first final. Big decision to make.
You'd have to back yourself.
But Chris Fagan is a big brain IQ footballer brain, so he'll know what's best for his team.
Don't rule it out.
Don't rule it out if they tank this one. But again, they're so like Logan Morris is so good. Such a good young forward, just reasonable so well. I love watching him play. Eric Hipwood. Let's talk about a guy. So we keep saying he's either so close or so far from a generational game. I'm not sure what it is. 3 touches. I just imagine the team reviews like he's doing something awesome for the team. Like they pull up behind the goal vision and he's just he's doing some like elite off-ball runs, some defensive runs, or he's just taking his opponent so far outside the 50 that
it's got to be something we don't have access to.
Because he plays game 200 this week. Well done, Eric. 200 games.
You know what? Bloody well done.
Well
Eric.
done to him. 200 games. That's generally, if the math of generational games with Eric Hipwood is right, it's about 185 games.
Yeah.
Average game, and just 15 unbelievable games. I cannot believe he's played 200. It's unbelievable. He's so due. He might not play 200. He might not make the team. He's so, man, when I say, like, I love what he can bring when he's on, but at the moment, like, it's just like, Eric, didn't even know you're in Perth this game. He's got to be close. He's got to be close.
I am blown away that he's played 200 games. It's
one of those ones where Sean Atley was on for North. One of those guys where I can't believe he's played that many games.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
When I say that, that's not, I can't believe
No.
you've been allowed to get to that point because he has been pretty good. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't know, 200 out of nowhere, it feels like.
Yeah, no, I'm very much a bit like, I can't believe you have played 200 games.
Right, okay.
Because it's very much, I get you have 2, maybe 1 or 2 good games a season. The fact that you've Fugazi 200 is awesome.
Yeah.
Is awesome.
A lot of off-ball.
So much dragging his opponent out off ball, off camera.
Busy. I told you,
Busy
that's
player.
what I can bring to a team.
Here's
It is a thing.
I'm going to get behind him because we actually are, all jokes aside, a massive fan of what he does when he has that big game.
Genuinely.
Massive fan of him. And he could turn a game, so let's hope he has a big one in his 200 for sure. Jared Berry also, shoulder. Some fans saying dog move by Andy Brayshaw, pushed him in the back of the contest, extended his arms, dislocated his shoulder. Some are saying dog move.
What are you saying?
I wasn't great.
Yeah.
Now he didn't know he was going to pop his shoulder out, but pushing him out of contest, not having looked at the ball, not good. So maybe he's out for 2 or 3, depends how bad the shoulder is. That's not good. Yeah. They're still so banged up as well. They get Lockie Neal back. And Cam Rayner was doing tattoos in Perth. He got some tats again.
Man.
No better way to celebrate than just going in for some ink at a tattoo artist you've never been to before.
Yeah, g'day, mate. How are you? Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I'll just get this chicken satay bowl on my. What other tattoos do you just want because you've just seen them somewhere? Oh, just get me like a petrol pump tat somewhere.
Petrol pump could be kind of cool.
It would be cool, actually. So he got some more tat. Okay, he'll get a sleeve for sure soon.
Oh, it'll add up.
Yeah. Jasper
at this
Fletcher,
rate.
also a dog. Jasper Fletcher.
Oh, gotcha.
He's great. So, went in line. So good. Such a good football team, and they're the ones for me still.
Yeah, of course they are.
Look up them. Then it was Stud Day. Super Stud Day. Kept it stiff. Was supposed to be and probably was a really good football day on Saturday. A lot of shaping here for the 8. Went to People's First Stadium. Suns 76. Giants 111. So the earthquake that hit Queensland when I was in the toilet wasn't an earthquake. I think it was generally Adam Kingsley and his dumbbells hitting the floor.
Yeah.
Like that shook all of the state, and then they run out to People's First Stadium and defeat the Suns. The Giants own the Suns. And I still think the Suns, like, they cannot beat them, cannot find a way to beat them. They match up really well against them. Like, it's just more so I think the Suns are in their own head about not being able to beat Little Brother anymore. Because since round 4, 2015, Gold Coast have only beaten the Giants once, and that was by 1 point in 2021 at Mars Stadium in Ballarat. So Adam Kingsley now, never lost the Expansion Cup, and Adam Kingsley and Dimmer, if you cast your mind back together at Port, players, Kingsley was Dimmer's assistant at Richmond. Head-to-head, Kingsley is now 4-0, and he knows him too well. He knows his football brain. He's inside Damien Hardwick. Well and truly. He lives inside him. He's picked his brains, he's picked him apart, and he knows what makes him tick. He felt him. He knows. Like, this game was pretty much the Giants saying, we don't need to wait for September. We'll just play a final now.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, why wait now? We can do it right now. And they're so scared when they get up and going and that tsunami movement off the halfback, it flies in. It's so hard to stop. They're doing it without Buckley, Hogan, Stringer. Brent Daniels gets to come back. He's electric. Like, they're so quick. And against the Suns midfield that we thought, Noah Anderson, Rao, going to be impossible to stop. given how good they are, kind of forgot that Giants got some dogs too.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Green, Finn Callahan, just so good at football, so quick, kind of complement each other. One's in and under, gets the ball out to Finn, and then Finn just explodes out of stoppage.
Mm-hmm.
So they're good to. They're so quick at the ball.
I think the exciting thing with the Giants is they chip away through the year. Real under the radar.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
It is.
Like because they do have dogs.
They do. Well,
They're a good team.
Even their coach is a dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Their captain's a dog. Like all it really takes the Giants to be on come finals is for Toby Green to call someone fat.
Yep.
Or Adam Kingsley to just lose his shit at them after they have a bad first quarter or a bad game.
And I'm pretty confident one of those two things will happen.
Yeah, same.
You know?
I reckon he's not far off calling another person fat.
Oh, well, it's been, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's not far off doing that. So, and they keep finding, like Harry Bouston. So here's a Charlie Horsewater. Because he is a Giants Academy player that have the list, and then he just bobs up and kicks 4. Like, where have you been, Charlie Horsewater?
Yes.
A great Charlie Horsewater has him to finals as well. You get him. So come finals, the Giants, like you don't, like, especially if you get Hogan back, Stringer back.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
And Hogan back's
You don't want
big.
that. Yeah, massive. You don't want them. Even Buckley down back's big.
Yeah, true.
Get him back. So they were so good. It kind of looked like the Suns were generally exhausted.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it was the weather, but like it was too hot for them.
Which is a concern because it should be their strength.
Well, if they get a home final up there, which now they're probably shot themselves in the foot.
Doing too well.
Yeah. I still love that. No, I don't love, but it's just awesome for them that they've got 2 games up their sleeve in the last round.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's just great. You get to see everything unfold and see what you need to do against Port next
It'll be lots of fun, that Essendon game. It'll be fascinating.
Good. So good. So the Suns, like, the only good thing for the Suns here, which I kind of took out of it that I liked, was Matt Rowe's pre-game routine. Like, we know that he eats the grass. He also just raw dogs the turf.
Yeah.
And kicks a footy around.
Now, I think I said that too. I noticed that when they came and played the Saints.
Yeah.
And I sort of went, no way. The bloke just loves grass.
Loves grass. Massive grass guy.
Taste, the feel, the whole lot.
He's going to love Snoop Dogg.
Oh!
They're going to get so grass together, for sure. Like, I've kicked a footy in bare feet before.
It's not pleasant, is it?
No.
No.
Like, that hurts.
Mm.
So for him to be like, I'm going to do 3 laps of this square, just raw dogging and kicking the footy with bare feet, don't know about it.
No, I can kind of get doing a warm, like genuine, like not the warm up, a warm up, like a little walk and just stretching your feet out, but not kicking.
Full run, and I love that. It's so wholesome.
Yeah,
there's no one in the stadium. He's just out there eating like a forward pocket of grass. The curators go out there and they have to patch it up. Oh, Mongrel's been out here eating grass again. Yeah. Like I love that it's wholesome. But this game, it was over in the first quarter. Like have 5 tackles in the first quarter. When your double chance, a final at home is on the line. Noah Anderson was losing his mind, his teammates. Like losing his fucking mind at defensive structures all game over and over again. I think when Rowson kicks his 4th, Anderson just tears shreds off Powell. Just being like, what the fuck is going on down here? The Swiss cheese down back. Again, should have locked themselves in for our home final. And now I don't really want the Suns to... I don't want them to miss finals. Because I think it's fun. They're my ex. It'd be awesome. But I don't want them to make finals and be a bummer. Because they're a first week exit. Like, especially when all the teams are so good. But you've been saying if you make the 8, you deserve to be there.
Yes.
Which is
I think
kind of how it works.
Yeah.
But they can't pull this shit in 3 weeks' time.
I don't think they will. But maybe the unfortunate thing is maybe they need to go through that before they can move on.
Yeah, but Dimmer said sometimes you just play like shit instead of like 3 weeks ago against whoever they played.
Very much. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
They are. I still think they need to figure out if, like Ben King's the guy. See, their team's good. It's not like I have holes. It's just like it must be a mindset. It's like, we can't be fucked today.
Totally get it.
Kind of thing. So I kind of get that, but I want them to pull their finger out. So they have Port now and then the
in
Bombers.
Adelaide.
Port and Adelaide on a Friday night, doubleheader, and then they have Essendon on Wednesday night in closing round. So we think, they've got Ken and Boki retiring at the worst time in Adelaide. And then the Bombers, let's give them that one. They'll win that one. At the MCG, the Bombers do something.
No. They should win. They'll win that. But yeah, you're right. The Boak and Ken last game, that's
not what you want.
That's not what you want at all.
Yeah, Ken's going to do some fucking wild stuff. Isn't he? Man, he's going to go nuts.
Well, we'll have to do in the next episode. We'll do a bingo card.
Yeah, and Ken revenge game as well because he was assistant coach of the Suns. He left on his terms though, but still revenge game. It was my assistant coach.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Did not give me a game at all. Love Tom Lynch, but great man. Well, Ken's one of the all-timers here. And we talk about him now because Blues 118, Port 64 in a game that all these games overlapped. So very difficult to try and enjoy a family holiday and get the screens lined up at the same time. Blues 118, Port 64. So I think going into this, like anyone who watches football knows that Port suck at playing football.
Sure.
And again, anyone who watches football knows that Carlton suck, but they're sometimes a little bit fun.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really just like, which shitty football team do you think can win this game? The piece of big pile stinking poo? Sorry, I pressed the music. So, again, it was like a game where you think, which team can win this game? The big pile of poo that we know is there, or the big pile of poo that sometimes has some flowers growing out of it.
Sure.
And it was the pile of poo that has flowers growing out of it that win this one. So, this was good for Blues people and myself because it's been a shit season. It's been a bad season. We've been down so bad. It started off bad. It got absolutely worse. They're not playing for the coach. They're now generally just playing for their job interviews because it's job interview season. And I knew Port were in trouble when we kicked 6 in a row. Now, we never kick normally 6 goals. So when we come out and kick 6, massacre at Marvel on the cards. Wasn't that eventually, but it was just like, we don't do that.
No.
So they were feeling it. The guys were feeling it. And it just felt like maybe, I said this about the Saints a little bit when they got in their win streak at the start. The shackles come off. When you know that you've got no expectations now, your season's done, no one's watching you or riding you, when you can overlap handball, when you play free, move the ball quickly, like kicking goals, like it just felt like all the pressure was off, so we played good football.
It is annoying, but that is
so
the thing.
Frustrating. Yeah. So frustrating. Harry Mackay also had a look about him.
Yeah.
Like we got the old Harry Mackay there as well. Sam Walsh coming back in. Sam Walsh changed our team completely. I get he wants to leave, but not gonna because contracted. You will be held at a ransom for sure. This club. So it was a good game for Blues fans. Just have a smile on the face. Just to walk around knowing that our season's over, but the good football that we can have is in us somewhere. We just need to figure out how to bring it out next year and what coach we need to sack to get that out of us. Or players need to move on. Or players we need to trade. That players that will leave us for sure.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot happening here.
Yeah.
Like we are going to lose some players.
Is it the busiest off-season the team will have?
Yeah.
You know what? I reckon both of our teams are staring down the barrel of some movements.
You're busy for good reasons, though.
That's true.
You're busy spending money. Like you're walking down Collins Street. Just like spending cash at all the nice stores, where we're walking down like Flinders Street, scared of like the people there abusing us, trying to stab us, take our money late at night.
Gotcha.
Like that's the kind of vibe we're on. It's not going to be good. Like we have learned, like Sauce is leaving. I still think Charlie, one of them is leaving for sure. Walsh wants to leave. Tom DeConning's leaving. Like, he was good in this game as well. So that hurts, knowing that he's going to go on and Strength has to come in play. I think Strength plays a role, but he's not Tom DeConning. So, look, am I excited about what next year has? For sure. Because it sorts some stuff out. I'm very excited about it. Now, will I get my expectations above and beyond and hype myself up again? Well, normally I would. But remember, I said against the Port Adelaide game where I shaved my head, I'd never do that again until this team shows me they can do something. But things look good. Like, all we need to do now is win 7 games with 1 game left to make finals. Is that too much to ask?
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Like, it's not that bad at all. And for Port stink. They're arse. Yeah. They're really arse. Like, they're just, their game plan of trying to handball at any point, like the most riskiest handballs you can take in a game, didn't pay off at all. And shout out to Vossi for having a big brain and being like, they're going to do this. I know them. I've coached there. They'll do this. This is what they play. I love that he told the Blues that. Like that they try to take on so many handballs that weren't there and just shot themselves in the foot. And their whole season has just been a schmozzle. Like the succession plan, they'll never do that again.
Not like this.
Not maybe now would be the time that you go, oh, maybe when the season's gone, succession plan's been happening throughout the season. Yeah. You guys are now in it. You never ever be like, hey, there's a plan for get rid of Ken, and then bring in Josh Carr. But like Josh Carr will just watch over his shoulder for a little bit. That doesn't work. I didn't like it at all when it got announced. I didn't like it now. In saying that, it's not too late to sack Ken.
That's true. Nothing's official.
You've got 5 days to make your mind up. Port fans want that for a long time. They could pull the all-time sackings and be like, you know what? Fuck it.
Sack Carr. Why not?
Sack Carr. Well, imagine a succession plan, sack Ken and Carr. That's got them all along. There's some good coaches there.
I'm assuming nothing's been signed.
No, nothing. It's been promised. He wouldn't have signed his contract to say he's head coach next year.
And much like Nas,
if
he hasn't signed, well, yeah, still a chance.
That's it. That's it. Their whole season's been like, we haven't spoken this out a lot, and no one really has, but they finished second last year.
Yeah.
Second.
It's a serious drop-off.
Like, we haven't ripped them apart. They're so bad. Now they're 13th at the moment. From 2nd to 13th, that's such a bad fall. I get they have like a few injuries. They lost Dan Houston. Dan Houston isn't a 2nd and 13th drop. Dan Houston can't even get a kick at the moment. So like, that's not the reason. Injuries, succession plan, a whole bunch of stuff. It's just Zach Butters and a bunch of guys. And Zach Butters probably doesn't want to be there either. Mm-hmm. So, bad times to Alberton. Bad times. Haven't seen that sign in a long time.
Oh, God. Wait for the first car sign. Oh, God.
Yeah, Zach, that's going to be, where were you where the first Zach car sign came up? That's big. Then we move to the Loud House for this one. An absolute nothing burger of a game here. The Hawks 92, D's 56. Hawks completely make light work of Melbourne here. The only talking point and person we should be talking about is Jack Gunston. Kick 7. He's got that Benjamin Button disease. Like, he's getting better as he gets older. It's unbelievable. Career best season at 33. He kicks 60 goals this year now with a game to go. He's the third oldest player in history to kick 60 goals in a season. So he's just winding it back to his prime, get his All-Australian blazer ready. Like a 33 All-Australian.
Can I throw this one? Is he even throwing it back to his prime? I reckon he feels better.
This is his best season ever. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's got Benjamin Button disease. This is his best season ever at the twilight of his career.
Bizarre.
It makes no sense. And remember, at the start of the year, they put him on the rookie list to free up a spot and to spend more money on someone else because they didn't want him or believe he could be the guy. He was very much supposed to be the unk that was teaching everyone game plans, leading structures. Cal Shadir, I'll help you be me, sort of. Like, he's not supposed to be the guy. They have Mitch Lewis to be the guy. They have Chol to be the guy. They have Cal Shadir to be the guy. And now he is. Like, and they put him on the list for so cheap, and now he's going to have an All-Australian season.
Genius.
Give him 2 years. That's so much money. It's an unbelievable play from Jack Gunston.
Yeah.
It's just so smart. He can't help but kick goals. There's another cool moment. Luke Bruce kicks a goal.
Mm-hmm.
And then the stadium erupts in a huge Bruce. Jack Ginnivan, who loved the Hawks growing up and went for Brucey and Gunston specifically, just cheer on the bench. That was cool to see. So it's just the Hawks season, credit to them, because it was shaky. Their captain was out of form. Things were just going off track to where it was supposed to be. We looked at their schedule, I think 6 weeks out, and their schedule looked tough.
Really hard.
Real tough. We had them sliding out of the A, and now they go into this week going for a top 4 spot. So that's awesome by Sam Mitchell to just change things, tweak things, for Gunston to just do what he needs to do. And now, especially now they play the Lions.
Yeah.
Like, maybe Gunston spending that one season Lions, inside job for this moment.
Yeah.
Smart. Get all their game plans.
Nah.
Get all the tactics you need. Come back.
It's been great to see, as the English would say, fair play to them.
Yeah.
A big fair play to them, because they were staring down the barrel, and I think pretty much everyone wrote them off when we... Not because of necessarily how they were playing, but when you looked at that run
It was too tough.
It was way too hard.
It was too tough.
So fair play to them.
And they're becoming fun again. I think they're fun. Ever since Jack Ginnivan gave the bird, it seems like that attitude's back. I think that's worth a find. And the interview as well.
Which interview, sorry?
The one at the airport.
Oh, God.
Ever since that moment, it felt like the unsociable Hawks are very much back in town. And Hollywood as well. Like, they're doing some cool stuff. Like, players are opening up. They're just running gun. I love that Impey again is now back to, I'm just flying off halfback and I could not tell you who I'm playing on.
Yes.
Like, that kind of mode is back. I love that. And for the D's, I have no idea what Melbourne are. Like, they have no soul or identity at all. Like, what are they?
Well, if you compare them to Port Adelaide that we just spoke about, I think Port Adelaide are they're in a weird spot, but a stronger spot. Melbourne, at the end of the trade period,
who knows?
Could look completely different.
I have no idea what they like. I just could not tell you. The only thing like that comes to mind when you think about Melbourne, honestly, is just drama and everyone wanting to leave, and sacking Goody
and recipes.
Yeah, and recipes for sure. I just they just don't do anything well. Last week was there's an outlier where they did it against the Dogs. I don't know how they did that. This game, they didn't even fire a shot. Like, it's Max Gawn.
Yeah.
It's Max Gawn Football Club. They should change their name to Max Gawn. Because he is carrying this team on and off the field. Track clearly doesn't want to be there. I think they just have to clean house completely. And if Nathan Buckley might have the hardest job next year. If they do decide to clean Track off the books, clean Clary off the books, just go all out. They're talking about Lever and May getting off the books. Like, that is a hard job to take. But also got some good young kids, so it's like just confusing all around.
Not that good, though. If they lose all those players, that's a serious rebuild.
I think they're going to enter full pour the cement, it's rebuild mode.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing here that they can work with for next season.
Surely Bucks doesn't want anything to do with that.
I think Bucks just wants to get back into a coaching gig. It's a redemption gig for him.
Yeah, but you don't start with a rebuild.
A flaming pile of shit.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. Because sometimes when you take a head coaching job, you will be, as we've spoken with Anamuze and McCoulter, you're not the premiership coach. You're the eat shit coach. And you have to just get a heap of teething issues and eat shit. And then after 4 or 5 years, someone takes the reins of the football club, drives a car, and they're successful. I think Buckley would be an eat shit coach at Melbourne. That list, that club, what they're doing, their game plan makes no sense to me at all. Like even some of the stuff they're doing, Melksham's kicking most goals in the last 8 weeks, starts on the bench. Like it's just all confusing coming to Melbourne. I don't get them at all. At all. So they need to sort their shit out because they got to clean it out and go again because this year's been an absolute disaster. Credit to Max Gorn for sticking in there and trying to do something with this club, but I have no idea what they are.
Yeah.
So start again next year. Blow it up and start again is what you do. And then we move to Saturday night prime time. Here we go. Adelaide, 59, Pies, 56. I just want to say thanks to both teams for putting on a fun game. Yes. It really was. Biggest crowd at Adelaide Oval they've ever seen.
That's wild to me, by the way.
54,000.
Yeah,
they crammed them in.
Oh, I couldn't figure it out.
The hill was a mosh pit.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Rain?
Adelaide Oval's the best oval in the world.
Yep.
It really is. It's the best atmosphere. It's a fun and dangerous vibe to go into. It's unbelievable. They had 54,000 there. Matty Nix is trying to keep a lid on it, but he's also not, which I love. He said this after the game.
Well, the lid's obviously not on, is it? When 54, we broke the record tonight, biggest AFL crowd ever at the stadium. Yeah. The lid's not on in South Australia. The lid's on inside the four walls of our footy club.
Oh, well.
Because we know we have to stay in that space. But even I've come out and said, I think our fans, I think South Australia should be rocking at the moment. And it is. Like, that's a huge crowd. And so tonight, that win puts us now in a position that allows us to do that again and gets South Australia up and going. And our members and supporters have had it tough, and now they're in a space going, let's rip the lid off. But we're not. Internally, our guys, we actually just had a conversation about it.
So far off.
They're in doing recovery right now and getting themselves ready because we got to find our form. We want to find our best again.
Okay. Waffle towards the end.
I think he doesn't know what lid on, lid off means.
No.
Because you're still going to do the rehab.
Yeah, you're still going to do that.
Still going to look after yourself.
Manix is awesome. South Australia's lid is completely off. The Crows lid is, inside the container of the lid, there would be two small containers where the lid would be on inside the four walls of LA Football Club and Alberton. But other than that, South Australian Crows fans, we warned you 5 weeks ago, the start of the season. I think last ep, I said the biggest rise will be Adelaide. Mm-hmm. We told you, start booking your tickets and your airfares right now. It will get expensive. Your lid should be so far off. Mm-hmm. It's awesome to see. SA footy is fun.
Massive power move from Nixie as well.
Yeah.
To just bring in South Australia.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be sitting there as a Port fan going, no.
You don't represent me.
But you can't respond to it.
No.
I love it.
I love that he's excited and the fans excited. They get the home file now, finish on top of the ladder. Mm-hmm. We've always been of the thinking of that if you see Adelaide in finals in September, bad situation for you.
Yep.
You do not want to be looking at Crows players in Adelaide Oval.
Nope.
When you start that first final.
Three primary colours, no thank you.
Not good as well, especially night game as well. Lights going, music blaring, party time down Harley Street. It's not good. I did like before the game, there was a cool moment with Louis Walker, Texas Sun, and Nick Dacos.
Would you describe it as a cool moment? It was bizarre.
It was fun. It was cool. It was a little bit weird. I think Tex didn't really want to bar of it, seeing that his son going into the Collingwood rooms. But Nick Dacos, good sport for him. Like, he gets so much hate. Nick Dacos gets a lot of hate just for a couple of things. Being really good at football and flopping. The occasional flop. That flop that's bad.
It was a proper flop.
I am a massive Nick Dacos fan.
Yes.
I've said all the time he's the greatest player that is playing the game at the moment. I think he's going to win a Brownlow by so much. I love the way that he goes about it. It's just so hard to do what he does again, knowing that he will either get tagged or teams try and shut him out. He's got to stop flopping. We got to stop flopping because Rankin got fined for the flop.
Yep.
That he did. So Nick Dacos looked like a flop to me. Mm-hmm. And he's awesome. But game's gone if we start flopping.
Yeah.
So I hope he gets out of his game. Other than that, best player in the league. And the reverse curse, you're welcome, Australia, keeps working. I don't know how to stop it. I get a lot of angry Pies fans in my DMs.
Wow, did you ever, though?
Oh, that was just scratching the surface. That one. I went deep and it was like, whoa, okay. I gotta get out of here. This is scary now. Like, I've cursed them so badly. The reverse curse works. They're now 4-5 since I've cursed them.
Yeah.
Jeez. And also, didn't really curse them, but the reverse curse for the Crows because they break their curse of not being able to beat the Pies. When I cursed the Pies, hadn't beat them since 2016.
That's true.
And they hadn't do that. All that on top of the Pies being up at 25 at quarter time, looking like the old Collingwood. Like Nick Dacos just slicing them up. Their forward structure and their movement was really good. Had so much space. And then Nixie calms down at quarter time again. Does it again. Did it against the Hawks a couple of weeks ago when the Hawks went up big in the first quarter. And then really for the whole game, up until the last 5-10 minutes, it was a real safe game from both teams. Like, no one really wanted to make a move. No coach wanted to be a fucker coach, where they both just sat a +1 behind the ball and just kicked it back and forth to each other for a lot, like the whole game.
Yeah.
And like no one went through a corridor. The corridor, everyone was allergic to going through a corridor. Like, it was just up and down a wing for 4 quarters except for the last 10 minutes. So I have no idea how Crows won this game. Collingwood had 71 inside 50s to 37. And they kick 56 points off 71 entries. That's Adelaide's defense just standing up. Now, I have called the backline Swiss cheese before. Not Swiss cheese. Block of cheese. Nothing's getting through that. That is a brick wall there. Like,
it's almost fondue.
Good. Yeah.
You got to swim through that.
You have that. Well, they
That's
couldn't
tough,
swim the Pies.
yeah.
Like, their defense doesn't have the biggest names. So you look at it. Josh Worrell, Nick Murray, Hugh Bond, Wayne Miller, Mark Keane, Mitch Hinge. But they just get it done.
Yeah. There are a few horse waters there.
There are a few horse waters, but just scrappers, just dogs. Like, Josh Worrell, been doing this for 2 seasons. Gets all his flowers this year. Like, he's been so good. Again, another guy, you start measuring his arms for the Blazer. A lot of measurements going on for these Blazers at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Gunston measurements, Harris Andrews measurements, Worrell measurements. Also, Mark Keane. I'd take some measurements.
You'd think about it, wouldn't you?
You would take you take him and just have a think about it, because he's Irish.
Oh, God, yeah. About as Irish as you can get.
Oh, well, it looks like the way he plays. He's defending that goals like it's a pint of Guinness.
Do you remember when he did that interview post-game and he said, did he say footy or football or play?
I do now remember,
and he just said it constantly.
Yeah, I mean, I do remember
Take
him.
the footy and play the footy.
That's right. That's right. I do remember him speaking, me not understanding a lick of English he was saying, for sure. But he was so good. Like, if you check his back pockets after the game, just Collingwood's forward line before wow. He was a brick wall. Took Brody Myercheck, just intercepted, just goes with like the flight all the time, kicking suspect.
Yes.
But outside that, he is awesome.
Yep.
And was at Collingwood.
That's so true, yeah. But honestly, though, yeah, you gotta applaud the defense, because how many times have we seen that film?
Yeah.
How many times I said it in the final minute? Went, here we go. I know what happens here. I know exactly what happens here, and it didn't happen. So well done.
It was that feeling for 4 quarters.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Like, as a person doing a hate watch, I was like, okay, well, Pies are just going to kick goals here. Like, you can't have a repeat entry again, 2-1 entries again and again and again, and not kick goals. But sure enough, they prove everyone wrong.
Yeah.
And do have entry, and not kick goals. Like, it was unbelievable. They just could not find a way up forward. I do think that Bobby Hill is a massive difference to this team when he comes back in. He just gives something. Like, he just catches an eye. He darts there, pops up, makes something work. They don't have any, like, real impact players.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's a bit old. Everything's very straight line with them. There's no offline kind of move. Even Jamie Elliott, to extent, he's like straight line.
True, but you can't be, I don't know, poking holes in Jamie Elliott's game is
Oh, no, here's a gun.
tough.
Here's a
Like,
gun.
that's-
He's
yeah.
the only one up there that looked like he could take the game away from the Crows.
I thought maybe even memory at one point, but yeah. not
First
to be.
quarter.
Yeah.
First quarter. But outside that, like, but both forward lines stunk it up.
Tough conditions.
Tough conditions, up and down the line. It was literally, you had to take a contested mark to win this game.
Yeah.
And then Thilthorpe takes that one late. There's some moments there, like, but the Crows, like, they have so many pieces here. They can go all the way.
Of course they can.
Despite the Pies fans saying that the umpires gift Adelaide the win, Keane and Keys, calling the Adelaide throws, they were throws. Oh, they were the biggest throws ever. Keys' throw to, I think it was Cumming? Yeah. It's not the Cumming. That was the biggest throw I've ever seen in my life. Mark Keane did another one on the boundary, back pocket. Such a throw. And then Thilthorpe kicking it away.
That was it. That.
So illegal.
I mean, felt like 3 umpires looked at that as well.
That's more on the umpires than the Crows.
Yeah.
If you can get away with it, get away with it. But he just kicked... I know what he was trying to do. I think he was kicking the ball up to himself to give it back.
Yes.
But it just looked like he booted it 10 metres away to waste time.
I mean, it shows, though, you just immediately put your hand up.
And say sorry.
As he did. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Didn't mean that.
And
Didn't mean that. So
you
he
could
kicks
get
it
away with
away.
it.
Football world lost their mind. But that's not the reason. All those things. Umpires, the kick away late. Like, that's not... You had 71 inside 50s. Mm-hmm. Like, you should not lose with 71 inside 50s to 34, was it?
Far out.
37. That's so bad. It's so impressively bad by the Crows to win this game, and it's so just impressively bad by the Pies to throw this game away. So they get away. They had the pieces, the Crows here. Like, they were 15th last season. Now minor premiers. Now get 2 finals in Adelaide. Like, good luck to him. May Nix is the coach of the year. The way he's done that.
Has to be, right?
It has to be. Also, and the last Bird team, they changed their logo and then went on to win on the flag, Eagles 2018.
They had changed it, had they?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Pretty sure. So Just made it up maybe as well. Not sure. Can't remember. But I mean, I wouldn't want them. I wouldn't want Adelaide. You don't want Adelaide. You don't want Adelaide. Even if Isaac Rankin's now going to miss finals because homophobic slur. Shouldn't have said it. Again, we've been on this probably last season when Finlayson said it.
Yep.
We've said no place for it on or out of a football field. If you want to use a sledge, there are so many things that you can say. We've just said use cunt. But there's like literally any other thing is fine. So he's now going to miss finals. I don't know. Who knows what suspension is? It varies like 3 to 6. I don't know how the AFL comes up with it. I think if you self-report, I don't know. It makes no sense. He's going to miss football. Braden Maynard went down the right path of sledging. It called Riley Thilthorpe weird. And Thilthorpe was a real throwback. After the game, he's like, yeah, it was a bit of a weird sledge. He just said I'm a weirdo. And then kept running away.
That hurts, though.
That does hurt.
That's a real, where's a mirror I need to look in at moment.
Yeah.
Like, if someone thinks I'm weird, like, oh, geez.
That's the one that's a seed that stays there all game. We're like, okay, am I weird?
Yeah.
I must be a little bit weird.
Imagine that, your opposition. Maybe we'll utilise that in the Legends game. Just go up to someone and go,
so you're weird.
Geez, you're a bit of an odd guy, aren't you?
He said that
and then run away.
He said that Billy Frampton must have given some info. Or maybe Thilthorpe does some weird things. I'm not sure. But the Crows, they're bad. I mean, they're good. The Pies are bad. The Pies are so bad. Like, the wheels have fallen off completely.
Man.
Like, completely.
So what's that, 5 out of the last 6?
Something like that, yeah. It's not good. It's really like, even like Craig McRae trying to sell this thing like they go in the right direction. Here's what he said after the game. I just like, mate, I don't think you are, really.
You're lying.
Here's what he said.
Some really good footy and just, not quite getting the job done. Gold Coast, we kicked 10 points before we kicked a goal. Fremantle, we dominated a lot of the play with 20-odd points up, lose by a point. Bounced back against Richmond, and then we had a good half against Brisbane and had to pull quarter and a half, and then we had a really bad game against Hawthorn, a good opposition, who make most teams look silly if you don't turn up. We had to bounce back this week, and I think we turned the narrative around internally, again, that we think that stuff will stack up. There's an energy for that. That'll stack up.
I know what he's doing, and I get he has to try and get his players to believe that because everything they do in a press conference is directly messaged to the players.
Yes.
Like we know that by now, but that's not stacking up. You are so, this isn't Collingwood. Like, remember Collingwood 10 points clear the ladder. That fun, just dangerous, scary Collingwood couldn't be any further from that. I have no idea what's going on. It's not good. Like when you have 71 inside 50s, as we said, like, man, it's not good. So no team in the AFL has won a flag losing 5 of the last 7 games. We think they'll beat the Ds. So they're done. I think we can say, we can put a line through them. They can't win the flag.
I'd be licking my lips at the idea of playing them right now in finals.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Oh, 100%.
That's
You'd want
easily the pick of the bunch.
I mean, again, if you get them a home final, the crowd could bring him into it.
Of course.
I get that. But if you get Collingwood away, you'd be totally okay with it at the moment. Mm-hmm. They're just so different. Just slow. Like, it's just not quick at all. It's not clean. There's no, like, real energy there, even though Craig McRae is selling his energy. It's a shit show. It's an absolute shit show. And I am deeply sorry for causing the shit show. I don't know how to reverse it.
No.
So it's done. So let's see what they do. They have to beat Melbourne now. They were locked in the 8 because the Giants beat the Suns. So they can't drop out. So that's gone for us.
I tell you what, we'll take it out of the top 4, though.
Oh, the top 4 they're done.
Like,
can't make top 4.
But we take that.
Yeah, well,
like,
you can't win them all. But yeah, I don't know. Like even when they moved Dan Houston up to a wing off a halfback trying to be involved, like he cannot get in the... And they're not going to drop him because they've paid so much money for him. But he wouldn't be in your best 22 right now. But they're going to keep playing him. So they're going to figure it out. Nick Dacos is so good. When Nick Dacos got that handball from Schultz, I reckon it was someone from 50 out to bring it in. Like I've got massive nuts kick to take that to keep him the ball. So he's so good. I love him, but they're in all sorts Collingwood. So let's do another hate watch on Friday night.
Yes.
Yeah, against the Ds.
Big.
Fuck, could you imagine?
I can, to be honest.
So can I.
Yeah, I can picture it quite clearly.
So can I. Let's see. All right, then we got North, 135 defeat Richmond 87 on a Sunday. No one beats North in dead rubber. At the end of the season, when a game means absolutely nothing, no one beats North in it. They absolutely went to town here on Richmond. Now, Dermy started off on fire. Just hit us with some quick maths with this one.
Oh, boy.
Is Tom Lynch and what he's been able to do in this.
Stick with it here, guys.
Absolutely. Tom Lynch has played 235 games, so he's played over 1,000 quarters of league football. And this one is the equal most amount of contested marks he's taken in a quarter. So he's having some kind of quarter in that first quarter there.
So I did do the maths on that. It's not 1,000. at all. But I kind of get where he's going with it. Just a lot. He started off the game with fire. We saw a vision of him on the ground telling the umpires how to umpire, we think. Yeah. Back in my day, that's how I did it. So he started on fire. Also in this game, outside of the amazing thing that Harry Shearer just did, they had a microphone next to the fucking ticket gate, and every 3 minutes he'd beep, beep. It was so frustrating. So not only do we need a roof on Tassie, we need silent ticket gates because it was so annoying. And this guy was obviously going to be, and always will be, Jameson smooth mover of the round. Harry Shearer had 54, ties the record for the most touches in an AFL game. Man, he's so good. He's so good. He's 20 years old doing this stuff. This comment got me very, very... It's made me laugh, this comment. Some guy says, I'll be giving myself a record number of touches when I watch the replay. He's everywhere. He just had so much of the footy. I think it averaged out to... Someone sent it through. I don't know if it was right. It was he was averaging a touch. He played 84% of game time. So for the time he was on the ground, he was averaging a touch every 118 seconds.
That is... ludicrous.
So, and did everything, contested footy, kicked goals, back and forth, defense. He was everywhere. He's so good. So good, so smooth with it. He was the 13th highest ranked player in the round according to Champion Data.
Wow.
Champion Data is bullshit.
You reckon?
I'm over Champion Data. Anytime someone says, but Champion Data, I'm out. Champion Data sucks. How could he be the 13th ranked player of the round? He had 54 and 2.
That's true.
It makes no sense how he can do that. But he's so good. Best player on the ground. He's just so... he'll definitely be out next week, leather poisoning. I wouldn't be surprised if he's out.
That's a sick man.
And he almost had the record as well.
Maurice
Rioli wants to see the world burn.
Yeah.
Just let him have it. Just came from nowhere. Spear tackles him. Misses out on 55. So, Harry Shearer, 54 touches. Jameson smooth middle of the round. If you're catching up with mates, make a smooth subshoot. Must be Jameson. Enjoy Jameson responsibly. I also... realised that Harry Shearer, with his 54 touches in this game, had more disposals than I had in 5 of my 7 seasons in the AFL. In one game. I was pick 10 as well. Oh, I was so shit.
So how many touches did you have?
I had... In my first year, I have 59. So got him. In my second year, I have 8. In my third year, I have 103.
Oh, jeez.
In 2014, my fourth, I have 34. In 2015, I have 17. In 2016, I have 52. In 2017, I have 0. So in 2 hours, Harry Shearer's had my 5-year career. And better than it. That's so bad, man.
That third year sounded pretty impressive, though.
Third year was a contract year.
Was that when you wanted to go home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contract year.
Nice.
I said, pay me my money.
Yeah.
So, didn't get that either. That's so embarrassing, man. That's so bad.
20 years of age is... I feel like he's 30 anyway.
He's so good. Because just think about how hard he's had 54 at any level.
Yes.
Local football, just a kick around the park. I wouldn't even have 54 touches in my next training session for the Legends game.
No, exactly right.
So he's had it in an AFL game against AFL talent. He was so good. He's just I'm still massive on if he played for Collingwood, he'd just be exactly the same as Nick Dacos.
Of course.
Just plug him in, he'd be the exact same. And good for North. This was great to see them actually put some Harry Shearer, LDU, Paul Curtis, Sherry wallpaper over the cracks of what their season is. Mm-hmm. Because poor LDU has 40 and a goal and gets overshadowed because the guy has the most touches at AFL level ever. And then Paul Curtis, genuine stud, kicked a crazy goal. He's going to be good next year when the team gets good around him. Tristan Jerry had 17 tackles, biggest guy in the world. Still does that thing where he taps it down to his feet and then tackles whoever, or taps it close to the ruckman. The ruckman tests it, he just tackles him. Smart, big brain. So they were good, North. I loved them.
They were great, and I just want to say a big congratulations to the state of Tasmania because they're the real winners. No roof needed. A kid's just had 54 touches in the elements. Who needs a roof, my friend?
It was crazy. And North win 5 games the first time since 2019, also kicking their highest score.
There you go.
So we're on them. They were good. No one played defense. I reckon just Adamuze. I know you don't want to be there. It's a nothing game, dead rubber. You don't have much to play for. But I reckon when Harry Shearer has 28 at halftime, you go, okay, the guy's almost had 30 at halftime. Should we put someone on him? Yeah. Or should we just let him run around and keep doing what he wants to do? Like, he was just doing what he wants to do. Earlier, I thought Tom Lynch was going to take the game off him because he was very much having like a Harry Sheasel game. But that wasn't going to be. Just let Harry Sheasel do what he wants out there. Richmond, that, again, means nothing to him this game. Let them do what they want. Let them rebuild. Let them go to draft again. They get a draft pick. Sure, you can take our draft pick, but you will not beat us at round 23 in Tassie. Not going to happen. So, well done, Harry Sheasel's stud. Absolute stud. So, do we get his measurements, do you reckon? What's his season been like?
You can't have 54 and not have measurements taken.
Yeah, true.
You just can't.
All right. Get the measurements of his arms. Get that blazer ready. Then we move to the spoiler Swans here in Sydney. We thought it was going to be a spoiler team. Not to be. Sydney 68, Geelong 111. Geelong did this so easily. The 4 Fs, farming, fishing, Fords, finals. That's all they care about down in Geelong. Like, they're so good. They now made their 15th top 4 finish in the last 19 seasons. So they only had 4 years
where
they finished outside the top 4. That's so shit.
Yeah.
Geelong, just rebuild like we do. Stop making top 4 finishes. Every other team knows that there's a cycle to this. Mm-hmm. You're good, you have a top 4 finish every now and then you be really shitty, you rebuild, and eventually you might come to the top.
Yeah.
Geelong don't want to do that.
And I've got to say, Geelong, it tastes bloody good when you do get round to that other side of that cycle.
Yeah.
So just know that.
It does.
Because I reckon their palates are now totally dry.
Oh, yeah. They do it. So they're just like, they did it so easily. Again, a game we thought might have been dangerous for them. A game we thought might have been dangerous for them. Wasn't dangerous at all. And they go to Sydney and get a job done, and they just look good. Like, they just look quicker.
Yes.
Shannon Neal was a beast. His mum would have been so tipsy by half time. Also sent us a message of a bottle of tequila.
Love that.
Yeah, he said, off-season boys, let me know. I said, all right then, well, make sure you're not kicking goals. Make sure, I think her name is Shannon Neal. No,
sorry.
that's his name.
That can't be right.
Imagine, let's use Shannon. Shaz, I don't know what his name is. Anyway, Mrs. Neal would have been so tipsy. He was really, really good. Outside the game and them winning this and making a top 4 finish, Chris Scott, just never happy, is he? Just never happy. This time now, he was complaining about the turf. And to be fair, like, the turf looked like arse.
Yeah.
And Sydney, they fumbled that because we know that Geelong love farming territory. So for them to create a cow paddock for them to play in is like literally music to their ears. This is what he said about the turf.
Shaking your head a little bit, and I know we saw a few players slip sort of throughout the match. What did you make of the surface out there? Did any of the players have anything to say about it?
Just the obvious that the actual surface looks beautiful. You know, the ryegrass is quite soft. I know there's been a lot of rain up here.
So angry at
everything. But it's the contrast between quite soft area outside the centre square and then pretty rock hard centre wicket area. That's just not conducive to AFL football.
No, farming it is.
And so the strange part with so much rain is that it's covered all the time, and you've got this baked, it looked like Mumbai out there. That's for them to work through. But I mean, my position would be, if you think that's optimal for AFL football, you don't understand what's optimal for AFL football. But again,
Jeremy Cameron wanted these cows on that. I think we did see Reece Stanley just like doing a turf test and then getting some cows out there just to chew through it and make sure it was right. That's great.
Man, I cannot believe some of the farming words that I've just heard there. It's got a sort of rye look to it.
Farmers.
Softer, like, they get it, man.
These farmers
they know
down there,
turf.
they get turf. And he was absolutely... To be fair, it looked horrible.
Yeah.
It looked horrible. The SCG turf has been bad all year. They need to fix that. When Sydney become good...
constant galore, hasn't it?
Yeah, true. And rain, they're saying up there. Big rain watch.
Man, just on that, if I hear one more person from New South Wales tell me how they like living up there because of the weather, you're lying to me.
Oh, massive Sydney watch.
Don't you reckon?
They get a lot of rain.
It rains all the time.
Yeah. Sydney's not the best city in the world.
I cannot believe the whole I like Melbourne, but what about the winters? But man, the winters fine.
Yeah, I'm a big Sydney's not even a top 2 city in the world in Australia.
In Australia?
Yeah.
What's number 2?
Adelaide.
You reckon?
Man, they're fun.
It is at the moment.
So many strip joints too. I think Sydney have a few, but I know that I go there. I just know that the people that love that go there.
Sure.
Yeah, well, it was bad deck. It was bad deck. It was really, really bad. It's just like, I know that Geelong now with this win, they secure a home final that won't be a home final. We know that. So he'd be filthy with that. You just know he's going to do a press conference being filthy with it. That's coming for sure. And no spoiler, but I guess Sydney did be a spoiler because Jeremy Cameron, no goals.
Yeah. No, that's a spoiler. It's
tell
off
the
now,
kids,
isn't it?
Tell the kids there'll be no storming this year. He's not storming, not storming. Man, I was just going to go train for my 100-metre sprints too.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done. 0 goals. It's done. It's done. It's completely done. I don't know why they would do that to us. They want to see the world burn. Danger also said that he feels it's a curse. He said the more we've spoken about the 100, the less goals he's kicked. I'm just going to say no comment in the hope that next week he keeps a bag. Man.
It's a big bag.
It's not good. Not good. Oh, well, Sydney. Dean Cox, he's going to be fine. He's got the keys to a Ferrari still. The wheels aren't on it, but next year when they get right again, start fresh, they'll be back. Hopefully the turf gets better as well because not good to watch. Then we move to the last game of the round here. Absolute bloodbath here. Dogs destroy the Eagles, 126-32. Eagles now won't play finals. It's a shame. Damn it. Just missing out. Just missing out on that. So Eagles did knock the Dogs out of finals in round 2023. I'm pretty sure. So Dogs get the revenge, I guess, if you want to draw parallels to that.
We will, yeah.
We will, for sure. So this was bad. This is bad, but the Eagles were never, ever going to win this game or be a sport team here. So WA football might get destroyed by the Doggies. If they do that to the Eagles, which was just disrespectful, and now Freo come to their turf again and just want to see football in Perth burned to the ground. Big Freo haters coming up here. That was bad. Like, this is now a game where the Dogs just have to win to make finals. Yes. And they're favourites. And the percentage is so high.
They're favourites.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything because you know what happens, but they're looking good. They're looking really good. Unless Freo are pulling their ass. Or unless the Suns cock up both their games. Because now the Suns are out. That was bad. So if West Coast lose to the Swans next week, it's the worst season of the 21st century. If West Coast lose the remaining 3 games, it'll finish 2025 with 22 losses and 1 win. Wow, most losses by a team in a single season in VFL and AFL history. Crazy. The Dogs, aside from the Eagles being shitty and having the worst season potentially of all time, outside of Fitzroy, which I think Fitzroy would still beat them, I think that the Dogs they play a fun brand of football. I have no idea where they keep pulling these father-sons. Like, they very much have to just...
Yeah.
Keep, jizzing in little tubs and get this thing rolling again because they're so good, the father sons. They found another
one of them.
It was crazy. And they're all so big. Like, they just got father sons, a team full of father sons, and just guys that are 200 centimeters and real mobile. They just keep finding him. So they're so good. Bont's amazing. He really is.
Do you want a moment here?
Yeah, I do. I think there's some things that football fans will have to come to grips with and realizing that it's probably going to happen. And one of the sadder ones is that we're going to see Bont never win a Brownlow in his career, which is really sad because he deserves a Brownlow because he's so good.
You reckon we'll never see it?
No. I just think that he plays in like a team. He's got Ed Richards next to him. He's got Sam Darcy. Like, there's so many vote takers off him now. He's getting older, even though he's still so good at 31-2. Bailey Dale down. Like, so many of the Bulldogs team, they're just eye catchers for umpires. And that's dangerous. You want to be the guy that catches the umpire's eyes.
That's true. They all play with their own flair, but they all look completely different.
Yeah.
They're all very
like their midfield just all get touches.
Yeah.
Like, Adam Treloar next come back. I think he had 40 in the VFL.
Do you reckon he walks in? That's a tough one.
You know what? You don't normally mess with your finals teams in round 24. So he'd want to be in it, otherwise he won't be in it. Unless you're just crazy like Dimmer and you get Pickett to play in a grand final debut. Like, that's just absurd work. But normally you don't mess a team. So I cannot wait for this last round here. The Dogs are so fun and dangerous, and now we just have a round where literally anything can happen inside this 8. So the teams that can finish, the highest that the Crows can finish is obviously first. The lowest is second. The Lions can finish second as their highest, lowest of 8th. Geelong can still finish first. Their lowest is 8th. Second for the Pies, their highest. 8th, their lowest. Hawks second is their highest, lowest their 8th. Giants third is their highest, lowest their 8th. So they're all locked in the 8th. That says Freo can be out of the finals. Suns can be in the finals, and Dogs can be out of the finals. Wow. We have a huge round 24 coming up.
That is significant.
So it all just comes down to that last game, really, or the Suns cocking everything up. But home finals are very much on the cards here. Who gets a home final?
Yeah.
Awesome. I cannot wait. I'm excited.
Don't the AFL look like geniuses now putting that as the
nailed
game
it.
That,
yeah, I know. And also geniuses because wildcard round. Probably a case for it now.
Yep.
Because there's been so many good teams this year.
Yep.
Wow. Well, it's a big round 24 coming your way. We'll bring you all the preview action on Wednesday. Thanks for doing football with us. Keep it stiff all the way until then. We'll see you next time.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.